Hey guys, welcome back to Dog Stick Studios. Today in the studio we're going to paint up Sir Lanon, the Human Paladin from Tiny Epic Dungeons. Go check them out at www.gamelandgames.com. They got a bunch of cool little games. Check them out. Also, stay tuned for the Army Paint or Speed Paint. We're going to get to this probably next week. Alright, also like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel. Alright guys, let's get in there and paint that model up. I'll see you in there. Hey guys, Sir Lanon, Tiny Epic Dungeons. There he is. Alright, his armor's white, so when I Zenithal highlighted, I did my primer, I primed in black, and then I sprayed the ink from the top like I always do. But what I did, because his armor was white, I went in there and sprayed that white ink a little brighter in some of these areas. See that? Boom, 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 right there. That way, kill two birds with one stone. Armor's pretty much done. We'll do a black panel lining, and then we'll go back and touch it up. The hardest part of this model is going to be the panel lining, actually, with the gold trim. We're going to do, I always do my burnt umber, Averland Sunset, and yellow flanks. You know, it takes a little bit longer, but the end result's really nice. Let's see what else we have. That's really about it on him. He's going to have some fiery jewels here. We'll do some red and orange and some yellow, make those pop. Other than that, that's about it. He's pretty straightforward. Alright guys, let's get to it. For that white armor, I'm going to use this Nun oil and I'm going to put it in all the crevices here. All little crevices everywhere I can before I do that trim. Alright, let's do it. Alright, we got that panel lining done there with the Nun oil. I know it looks ugly now, but we'll get it all. I missed a little part right there. Ooh, we gotta get that right there. I have to touch it up with that white. I know, it looks ugly. Alright, right here, we're gonna either use, I'm either gonna use the white ink, or I'm just gonna use some white Vallejo Air here to fill, just kind of go over and brighten up those white areas and kind of take away some of those black lines. Alright, let's do it. Real slow, we're just going in there and we're filling in all these little panels. All these little panels. It's going to take a minute, but doable. Might have to go a couple layers, get in there real tight. Or, you know, you can just paint it white and shade it and do a real quick touch up and move on. It all depends on how far you want to take it. Alright guys, I used white ink to clean up the rest of that white. Still looks a little messy. That's okay though. We're gonna get that trim on there and we're gonna get going. We're gonna start that trim, but I decided on that trim, instead of using the burnt umber, I'm gonna go ahead and use Agrax Earthshade. I'm gonna try and cut this corner. You know, painting's really all about experimenting and trying new things here. So I'm gonna try and do this because those panels, they're so tiny, and I think this Agrax Earthshade will leave a good round behind for the gold trim. Rather than that burnt umber. It's just a little easier to work with. Alright, let's check it out. Alright guys, there we go. Once again, that's actually, we used Agrax Earthshade instead of that I can't speak today, burnt umber. This Agrax Earth works great. Give it a shot. Way more control. Alright, let's get on with the Averland Sunset there and get that on there and then move on. Alright, let's do it. Hey guys, just want to stop for a second. Got some of that cool paint going on. Hey, like and subscribe. Really helps support the channel. Averland Sunset. Alright, let's go do it. got all the Outerland Sun down over the top of that Agrax Earthshade. Looks pretty good. I kind of touched it up here and there, went over it a few times, but we have those dark recesses, and now we're going to go in there with that flank yellow and brighten her up. Alright, let's do it. Alright, I actually went in and did just straight flanks yellow on that as well. And I'm going to actually do a little bit of white mixed with the flanks yellow and touch up just real tiny on those yellow spots just to make it pop just a little bit more. And then I will do a sepia wash over the top to kind of blend it all together. Okay, let's do it. Get the blue done. He's got a sash there, and he's also got some blue pants as well, and he's got a few blue things on his gauntlets there. And the blue we're going to use is Citadel contrast color Space Wolves Gray. We're going to try it out, use it as base, and we'll go from there. All right, let's do it. Let's highlight that sash there and the pants with a little bit of magic electric blue, game air blue. Alright everyone, we're getting close now. What do we have left? We gotta touch up that book a little bit there. We're gonna make that a little sun, I think. Put a little wash maybe on that handle, make it pop a little bit. We gotta do the rubber, my rubber highlight, rubber highlight on the hammer to give that the metal look. And maybe a couple other little touch-ups. All right. Oh, we gotta do the fire beads here on the end. We're gonna do that. All right, I'm gonna start here with the fire beads on the end of that hammer. I'm gonna use Evil Sun Scarlet for now, and then I'll top it off with orange and a little spot of yellow. I'm not gonna do too many. I don't think I'm gonna do any glow on it. Just keep it simple here. All right, let's do the red. Now I'm gonna hit those fire beads on the end of that hammer up. We did the red there, and now I'm gonna hit it up with a little spot of yellow. We're gonna skip the orange stage for now, just to keep moving. But normally I would do red, a little spot of orange, and then a little spot of yellow. So, all right, let's do it. There we go with the fire beads. I still have to do the sepia wash on the gold and just kind of blend it a little together. And I may even go back and touch it up with a little bit of flanks yellow just to make it pop after I do the wash. But I probably won't put that on camera. I will do the wash and then I may go over and touch it up. All right. That sun on the book. I'm gonna thin out some Murdoch yellow from scale 75. I'm gonna thin it out with some water, real super thin. It's just gonna make a little glaze, little wash over that sun, because that white should already make it pop. Let's do it. Real subtle. Alright, we're gonna hit that hammer up with my usual rubber and rubber highlight. Right there on the hammer there. Boom. Real quick, I'm gonna thin it down. Let the white that's already on there make it pop, and I'll edge highlight it a little bit with the rubber highlight. And then that should be done. And then we'll just take a look at the model and see a couple things that might be done, like maybe whitening up the knuckles a little bit on the hand with the hammer. And then I'm gonna base it with my base that I use. So, all right, let's get that hammer. And all painted up, just got to put the little base on him. I use a little black volcanic gravel I like a lot. There he is. Tiny Epic Dungeons, ready for the table in a minute. As always, I will, where is it? I use my airbrush, and I use the Ultra Varnish Matte. This stuff, man, spray it on there, protects them. It's really great, because you're going to be touching these with your hands when you play with them, so, you know, got to protect them. All right, let's do it. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Sir Lanon, Tiny Epic Dungeons, great little game, cool little models. Go check them out. Game One Games. Also, like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel. Stay tuned next week for the Army Painter Speed Paints. I'm going to get to it. Also, comment below if there's anything you'd like to see me paint. I appreciate any ideas. It really helps. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.